Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Swish Streaming with Steven. I am Steven. My team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoy the content that you see today, give my team a follow on YouTube at Swish Gaming, Twitter The Swish Gaming, Facebook Swish Gaming, and Twitch The Swish Gaming. We also have a website, swishgaming.com, where you can find all sorts of gaming related content. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little tired this morning, stayed up a little later than I probably should have last night. Anyway, we're about to hop in to day 2 of the Arena Open. Let's hope this goes well. I've got to get started kind of early today because in a few hours I'm heading over to Galactic Toys and Games in Kentwood, Michigan to stream live their store championships, which will be modern. So if anybody's interested in that, we're going to have that up around 12:30 today. But for the first 2 hours of my day here, I'm going to get rolling with the Arena Open. We're going to hop in. We're going to do a draft. Let's hope the deck works out well. Yesterday I was pretty lucky with a Cemetery Desecrator in Pack 2 that really carried my otherwise fairly medium blue-black deck to glory. But, I mean, that's kind of the story of this format. Busted Rares can carry you. Awesome, Commander Crane. Awesome to have you here, dude. Nice to see you. For those that don't know, Commander Crane is Eli. He's been my Pokemon partner in our stream that if you check out, it's a multiple-part stream. We're going to have probably one more part of it before one of us wins the race to see who completes Diamond or Pearl. And whoever completes it first, once that's over, the loser is going to provide any subs to the channel or any viewers for any part of that stream a chance to win a copy of the game, and we're giving away 3 copies. So if you're interested in that, you're going to want to come check out our last stream, and Eli's still going to have to let me know when we're going to do that, which hopefully will be this week at some point. Should be awesome, should be really fun. If you're into Pokemon, check it out. All right, enough jabberjaw. Let's go ahead and let's hop in to Arena, day 2 of the Open. Can I win some money? Let's see. We're 2 of 2 on day 1's streaming. And I think last day 2 I went 2 and 2 with blue-black control and standard. This one's going to be best of 3, whereas yesterday I played best of 1. Best of 1 honestly was just kind of an accident. I hopped in the first Arena Open event I saw and thought it would let me choose from inside the event itself. That's not where you choose, but whatever. Doesn't particularly matter. I'm happy with it. I day 2'd, so I'll take it. Today's going to be a lot harder. The draft portion is going to be harder, and the play is probably going to be harder. Players are going to be top-notch on day 2. That's typically how Arena Opens work. Day 1 is definitely tough to day 2. You have to work for it, but day 2 is extremely difficult. You've got a lot of the best players in the world today. So, and as we like to say in the Swish Gaming Discord, it looks like we have a garage runner here, somebody who just hopped in the queue and said, no, never mind, and just left. So, here we are waiting again. All right. Let's hope for no more garage runners. Oh, we might have 2. Oh, just one guy. Come on now. One person. Please don't make us wait. Are you kidding me? We got drafting to do. Drafting to do. I would love a bomb, mythic, or rare. Very important in this format to open one of those or to get past one. But, you know, we're going to do our best with what we have and try and draft our seat well. And we're going to try and play, obviously, tight as well, which hopefully I'll do good. Like I said, a little bit tired. Man, oh man. Somebody else just had to go to the garage, apparently. Come on, people. Let's go. All right, this one's promising. Everybody's hopping right in. There we go. It is drafting time, chat. Well, that's a pretty darn good start. That is a very good rare. Very happy with this, going right in my deck. Probably should have examined the pack a little more, I guess, but very good rare. Very, very good rare. 6/6 Menace for 6. Whenever it deals damage, create that many blood tokens, and then you can pay 3 to ping anything. Every time you ping, you get a blood. So this card is absurdly good top end. Wouldn't mind pairing this with green at all, because green could ramp into this, but we'll play it in whatever. But if green ends up being open, I won't be sad about it. A couple of Weaver of Blossoms could go a long way with this thing in my deck. Well, Foreboding Statue is pretty good with this, but Parasitic Grasp, man, I mean, somebody took a busted rare out of this. There's no way you'd pass a Parasitic Grasp unless you had a really good reason to. It's honestly a pretty good pack. It's got a lot of strong cards in it, but I mean, I'm just going to take the good card here. It's unfortunate we're not going to get this back, but I think Grasp is definitely better. I also am kind of cutting black here. The only other black card is Gargantua, which isn't like a crazy high priority pick, so that's kind of good. I don't think black was super heavy in the first pack either, just from that first glance. But like I said, I took this a little too quick. I should have examined that pack and thought more about what the next couple drafters were going to take. A little bit of ambitious drafting on my part. Okay. Celebrant's a very solid card. Not. Hey, Hannah, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take Celebrants just to cut red here. I definitely want to be red with Attendance. Brambleworm's a very solid card, but I don't actually think it's even that much better than Celebrants, to be honest. 2 Blood and Menace for a 5-mana 4/4 is a pretty good rate. I like this card quite a bit. And again, I already have Olivia's Attendance, so, and if I do end up red-black, there's a pretty high blood payoff in that archetype. You want blood in red-black, so we're just going to get bloody. Getting bloody. All right, I like Undead Butler with busted rares like Attendance for sure. So probably going to take the Undead Butler here. Card's very solid. Not sad about these first 4 picks at all. We're going to need some good removal, but not a bad start at all. I already have one very solid removal spell here. I would like either a Downfall or a Bleed Dry by the end of this draft, but I am not sad with where we are right now at all. Card's definitely not quite as good as Cemetery Desecrator, but still a very, very good card. I would really like some of the 1/3 that can flip with blood, and whenever you gain life, you create a blood, and then it flips into a 3/3 that drains. That'd be a very good uncommon for this deck, just because it looks like we're already generating a good amount of blood. Wedding Security could be pretty cool, although I'm not going to be super pressed for 5 drops, I don't think. Okay. Real decision here between some of these cards over here. Do I gain any life? I've got Parasitic Grasp. Black-Red's not really the archetype for life gain, so Courier Bat's just kind of going to be a 3-mana 2/2 flyer, which is still fine. Fearful Villager has some menace, which is kind of cool. I don't love this card though. 2 3-for-3 is kind of meh. The flip side of it's okay. I'm in a 4/3 menace, kind of whatever. Aim for the Head, we'll get more of those. So it's between Courier Bat and Villager for me. I think Courier Bat's a higher upside pick, and I could rebuy things like Attendance, which gives it a little more priority. Well, Lightning Wolf isn't amazing, but it's certainly a 4-drop I'll play. A 4-mana 4/3 is like a fine rate in limited, and then being able to pay 2 mana and give it first strike can be pretty solid. So I think it's a pretty easy pick for me here. I don't really like the Pyre Spawn. Too expensive. Doesn't get a death trigger sometimes, which can be pretty bad, but I don't know. Not a huge fan of this. I'm not trying to play that many 6-drops in my deck either. So we'll just take that for now. I don't think Skulking Killer is very good at all. It's like good if it works, but it rarely works. So probably just going to take another Lightning Wolf and continue to just really cut red, and hopefully the floodgates will open in pack 2 with red. Groom's Finery versus a 113. If I see the Bride's Gown, would I splash for that combination? I actually might. It's pretty absurd. The 113 could be an interesting sideboard card, but that's all it's probably going to be. I'm going to take this, and if we see the other equipment, well, okay, I guess we're splashing for this. I thought I remembered seeing one of these, which is part of the reason I was going to go for this. So, yeah, we're probably splashing the combo here. Especially if I can, this is well worth splashing for. If you haven't played this combination of equipment before, you should try it. It's pretty darn good. Turns out +4/+4 first strike death touch is pretty strong on any creature. We're going to take a Reckless Impulse here. Probably. Blood Servitor is not amazing. Impulse is a little awkward in this deck. I'm not going to want to play it until turn 5 because I'll always want to be able to cast this if I hit it off the Impulse. So this is going to be like don't look at this as a 2-mana play. Well, don't look at it as like a 2-mana draw spell. It's going to be kind of like a turn 5 card advantage spell, ideally. All right, this time I'll take a Blood Servitor. I'd like to not play it, but if we play it, we play it, whatever. It's not the end of the world. Okay, well, now I'll take this. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but we'll take it. Not an amazing first pack, but not a bad one either. I've got one solid removal spell. I've got some pretty reasonable creatures. Gonna just take this, I guess. I don't think either of those are particularly good. And we got stuck with one as well. Well, another red rare. This one's kind of whatever, though. But this pack is pretty bad, honestly. I could splash for Sigarda's Imprisonment. I'm already probably going to splash for the Gown, and Imprisonment is a very solid card. It's probably better than Dominating Vampire. It's almost certainly better than Dominating Vampire, honestly. So I think we're just going to commit to a white splash now. This card is much, much better than a Grisly Ritual. So, yeah, I think... I don't know, maybe I'm being greedy by passing this, but I really just think this card, right now, the way this deck looks, this is kind of just going to be a 3-mana 3/3. And I'm pretty confident I'm going to do the Bride's Gown thing, so let's do this. Well, this card is absurdly good. This card is also good, but Voltaic Visionary is really, really good. The only awkward thing about it is I'm never going to want to flip this to it, but whatever. Sometimes you just got to take risks, I guess. Awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Nothing super exciting here. I could take another Impulse. That is certainly an option. I'm not loving it, though. Not loving it. Not getting any removal is getting a little concerning. I may be in the wrong archetype for my seat, which is unfortunate. Red has been, so far it seems fairly cut. None of this is very good at all. Green seems wide open. A lot of good green cards here. It's possible I even should have considered moving into green there. Okay, well now we have some good cards. Vampire's Vengeance can be a nasty one. Even if I don't main deck this, I could certainly have it in my board, and then Ragged Recluse will be pretty good in this deck too, just because of all the blood we're going to produce. This is a hard pick. This is a very difficult pick for me. I kind of want to take the Vengeance. This card can do some nasty stuff to people. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Even if I don't main deck it, it's going to be a wonderful tool. Hopefully I can wheel something out of this pack. There's a lot of good stuff there. Yeah, just good green cards everywhere. Good green cards everywhere. But the good news is I have some good black cards here as well. So the question is, which one do we want? I think we want the Desperate Farmer for the life gain synergy on the Courier Bat would be nice. So we're probably going to do that. A Blood Fountain would be cool too, but we already have like some advantage with the impulses potentially, so we're gonna farm. Do I produce enough blood for this to be a real card? I don't even know how good this card actually is. I've never been super impressed with it, to be honest. It might just be the Hungry Ridge Wolf, because the Lightning Wolves will pair well with it. Gives me another very solid, reasonable 2-drop. I don't love Socialite. Yeah, I'm going to take the Ridge Wolf. I think it pairs well with the Lightning Wolves. Okay, this is another interesting pick here between Lacerate Flesh and Pummeler. I've again not been a massively huge fan of this card, but it is a pretty good, like at 6 mana, 5 mana, it's a pretty good rate. 4 mana, it's kind of poor. It's definitely better than Pyrespawn, though. Let's get rid of that Pyrespawn. Four or more creature cards. I don't think that card seems very good. The Archghoul can at least surveil when it dies, so not the worst. I have a few zombies in this thing. What does this one do again? A card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Kind of interesting with some of these. You know what? I'm going to try it. We're going to take this. I don't know if I'm even going to play it, but it's an interesting option to have. Well, I guess we're just going to hate draft a Cruel Witness. Not super excited by that, but here we are. This wasn't the worst wheel in the world at all, honestly. It also pairs well with the Hungry Ridge Wolf, so I guess we're right now playing a 2/6 defender in my deck, which is very unfortunate. I don't like the card very much, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, it's possible I'm not drafting my seat correctly. Maybe I should have been green-red this draft. God. Oh, I want to take this, but there's no way this is disciplined at all. I'm just going to take the very good black-red card here. There's also, this card is very good for me as well. Hopefully we can wheel something else out of here. How many wolves do we have right now? The problem is this doesn't pair well with the Vengeance. This does. This is just a very good card and continues to pay me off for the blood synergy. Who knows? Maybe I should have taken the Epicure. Not the Epicure, the Sanguine, the artifact that has synergy with blood. I don't know. I'm not super high on that card. I don't know how good it is. Maybe we'll see another one in this pack. That'd be pretty lucky. Well, how deep do I go into white? Am I splashing this too? I mean, or do I just take, a Blood Fountain? Blood Fountain is pretty reasonable as well. I don't know. This card is really, really messed up. And this format's kind of about just having messed up cards. I think I'm going to hope that I can just fix and cast this card. This card is so good. And again, I'm already pretty pressed to playing white anyway. So I'm probably just taking this card. It's just so messed up, man. So messed up. Ooh, that's okay. That's another really good card here. Ballista Watcher, please. Not sad where we're at with this draft deck at all. Colors are going to be a little awkward. I love an E-Wilds. I've had to pass an E-Wilds a few times, and I'm sure one of the picks may have been incorrect. But here we are. Let's hope we can see another one. I would take it very quickly. Well, we get another statuette. Honestly, at this point, I have enough blood where it may be worth it. Certainly have some blood payoffs. No question about that at all. Well, Darren Epicure is not a bad card either. Fierce Retribution is also reasonable because I am certainly playing white now. Maybe I just take the Retribution. I don't hate the Retribution at all. I really, again, I don't love Statuette. I'm taking a Retribution. I know I'm going white. I'm going to be deeper white than I thought I was going into this pack because of the buy invitation only. We really just need to pick up an Evolving Wilds or the artifact that taps for any color mana, Heirloom. I would take those two cards over most things right now. The only thing I might pass them for is like a quality removal spell or a very good uncommon creature. Probably not playing that. That was kind of just there as a placeholder. Blood Servitor's probably not making the cut either. Lacerate Flesh is like fine. Probably what I'm going to take. Don't think this card's going to be particularly good. Alright, this card is going to be nice. Very high quality 2-drop for me. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to miss on the E-Wilds. So we're just going to have to straight 3-color this if I want to play this. I might not main deck this and board it in so my mana will be better. We'll see about that though. I think this card's fine. Okay, a Blood Fountain is quite good. Yeah, the question for me, this is definitely placeholder, is this a main deck card in this deck? It kills, I guess it doesn't kill this when it flips, it won't kill this, it kills this, but I don't care if it kills this. Could actually be a benefit for me. Another 2/6 could be fine. That's what we're taking here, another 2/6. Am I going to main deck the first copy? Probably not. This will be an interesting deck to figure out in the build process. I don't hate it though. Okay, I like one of these, I think, over one of these. That was a really good pickup. Impulse, a very awkward card advantage spell in this deck for sure. There are a lot of cards I like don't even want to hit on it. Could I use this? I don't know, maybe. Whatever. It's a best of 3, so I might want to use it. Well, we got the Sanguine Statuette anyway, so don't know how good it is, but we're going to find out. Alright, we'll take a knife as well. I don't think I'm going to start the knife, but I don't mind a knife at all. Do not mind a knife. It's a very good sideboard pickup, too. That end of that pack 3 went really well for me. Okay. 5 planes. No thank you. If we do the White Splash main deck, which I think we're going to do, I think I only want like 3. This card is going to be so hard to cast. Yikes. How much mana is this? 15 right now? Maybe if I play the buy invitation only, I probably have to play 4 of that, and then it would probably be 7 here. This card is just so strong. It's so hard for me to justify not playing this. So hard for me to justify not playing this. Is there any world where, because this deck produces so much blood, I could play 18? 18 lands, because I have so much blood production, I'll be able to pitch them away? That's actually kind of interesting to me. I could play a 7th here, and then 4 of these. So let's just kind of find cuts. Let's see. Again, I'm not certain on this card at all. So let's cut that for now. I don't think I want to... Also, an interesting thing about being 18 lands is the Impulse will hit double land more often, which is probably best case scenario, especially if I have to play it early. Do I want to start Vengeance in this deck? It won't kill this if it flips. It's probably worth starting it, honestly. It doesn't kill this if it flips. It will kill this, but I'm not going to play this early unless I have to. Won't kill this, won't kill this. Yeah, I think I want it. Do we want Edgar's Awakening? Kind of cool with blood. It's a fine card in general. I think I do probably want it. This is a tough one to build, man. It's a really tough deck to build. 18 lands is probably ambitious. The question is which one do I guess I'm much heavier on red, so I would cut one of these. Is my deck still solid if I just don't play this and play one less planes? It's still a fine deck, but man, this card is just so messed up. Such a messed up card. Maybe I'll board that. Excuse me. I'll board the Vengeance. Especially because I already have the buy invitation only as a sweeper option. Vengeance will come in against a fair amount of people, I'd imagine, though. I'm wondering how good the equipment combo is in this deck. We didn't really get there on a lot of lifelink creatures, which is where I definitely like it the best. It's still probably good enough to keep, but it's just interesting. It has a lot of mana to invest into it. I typically like it when I can throw it on a Heron of Hope. It's like one of my favorite cards to suit up with it. Farmer's definitely up there too, though, especially the flip side. That's just an 8-power lifelinking first strike beater, which is quite good. I feel like my deck is gonna end up being like a more defensive deck than an aggressive deck. I'm gonna want to get to top end cards like this and then like rebuy them over and over again with Edgar's Awakening, Blood Fountain, Courier Bat. So maybe Blood Hypnotist is not what I want to be starting. Can't block. It's a very reasonable card, but it's an aggressive card. So I think I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to cut that. And then Lacerate Flesh is kind of medium. Not the biggest fan. What if I do this? How good is my deck going to be if I do this? It's going to be fine. Is this the best construction? The maybe cards are like the statuette. I don't have a ton of experience with this card. I don't know, I just feel like this card's kind of medium. It will be very good with by invitation only though, and does like help me siphon my mana to fix. Maybe I need to value blood cards a little higher in this deck. One thing I could do that's kind of interesting. Like I said, I'm not a very aggressive deck. So what if I cut that wolf? I bring this in, and then what if I main deck this vengeance instead of something else that dies to it? I guess all the rest of my stuff doesn't really die to it. This doesn't die to it if it flips. Yeah. So the real question is, do I start this vengeance? Vengeance honestly is like insanely good in this deck the more I look at it. The only awkward thing is it can line up badly with some of my opponent's decks. So again, maybe I just don't start it, but I feel like starting this is probably better than starting the vengeance. Do I have enough blood production to make this real? I guess I do. I guess I'm just gonna let that be a thing in my deck. I don't know. I kind of want to start the vengeance the more I think about it. I think it's going to be good in enough spots where I want to main deck it. So I'm trying to figure out what I should cut for the vengeance. This is just one of the lightning wolves. If you trim a lightning wolf and play a vampire's vengeance. Okay, how many creatures do I have, just out of curiosity? One, kind of two, but I'm going to say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not very many creatures at all. It's a little lower than I'd like to be. If I count the statue at 11. Maybe the equipment combo is just nonsense. Having only 11 creatures is not great. So, and again, like I said, I'm more of a defensive deck, so let's actually just get rid of this. I can board it in if it seems good against something, if I like run into a grindy matchup, but let's just play like some actual creatures in our deck. Play this, and I think now it's between Ridge Wolf, Spawn. Spawn's kind of interesting. I just don't want that many like huge plays though. Do I just play a 2/6? Is 2/6 good enough? Are we getting weary? Are we getting weary with this deck? It's honestly like not that egregious. This card's not like the worst thing in the world, honestly. 2/6 for 4 that turns into a 6/6 that has to attack is not like that bad. I've never put it in any of my decks before. I've been pretty judgmental on this card, but it's honestly like not that terrible. It's a very good blocker. And my deck's honestly kind of interested in a very good blocker. So I think I might play it. It also fits pretty well on the curve. I'm looking good at 2 mana. Pretty good at 3 mana. I think we're going to do this. I think that's the deck. The Ridge Wolf is interesting too. I think Ridge Wolf is definitely a fine card in this deck. It's just not great with Vengeance. Weary Prisoner. But I think this deck just wants to D up, play some D, and I already have some things that have synergy with day night. So yeah, I think we're gonna do this. I think this is the thing we're gonna do. I'm up to 13 creatures now, which seems much better than it was before. It's pretty awkward to not play the equipments in this deck, but I don't think they're very good with 11 creatures. That's just not enough creatures to be suiting up. And I'm not going to cut all the other stuff seems good. This card is also way worse with less creatures, but I think this card's going to be really nice with the blood synergy, be able to discard it, pay a black, and just put a creature back in my hand that I could have blooded off earlier to set that buyback up. Or it can just be 5 mana, reanimate an Olivia's Attendants or whatever. If it dies, reanimate. I guess Pummeler's not a good thing to reanimate, huh? Reanimate a Celebrance is solid. I'm fine with reanimating a Watcher. I've got a lot of like good creatures to reanimate. Reanimating a Harvester is like a real thing. So I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and Mardu it today. Gonna try and Mardu it. Get it Mar done. All right. So I think this is going to be the main deck. Weary Prisoner is a weird one to start, but I think it fits fairly well into this deck. I really do. This deck is interested in just kind of stalling the game to hit bombs, reanimate the bombs, play sweepers, things of that nature. I'm curious to see how good this card's going to be, but I do think it's worth starting. It's like never going to kill my own stuff, and it gives me blood for filtering. I think we can definitely blow people out with this card. All right, here we go, chat. Hopping in. Today we can only get 2 losses. Yesterday we could get 3. We ended up with 1 and best of 1. Best of 1s. Oh, you have to get 8 wins now, huh? Okay, 7 still gives you 2K though. It's kind of awesome they added this. I know they upped the price for the event, but that's really cool. Well, at worst, I've made my money back today. So that's exciting. Goal is to hit 3 wins to make some money on this event. If I don't, well, I'm not down anything, and I'm just up cards from the drafting, so I can't really be that sad. But this is what we're going to go with. Let's hop on in. The nice thing about main decking a card like Vampire's Vengeance 2, in a deck with so much blood, if it's ever terrible, I can just loot it away. What do I think of this hand? It's got a white mana. It's got a pretty good 2-drop. 5 lands, though, is... But I have blood to loot away if I draw badly. I'm going to keep this. This is not the best hand by any means, but it is a keep. All right, that's a good draw. Let's lead on Swamp here. Okay. Do I have any double red plays? Here I'm just going to play Butler anyway, so let's Butler it up. Okay, well that was essentially a 2-mana draw 3, if we're being real. I did not want to draw any of these. The only land I'm even kind of interested in is another Plains, so milling all 3 of those was a miracle, to be completely honest. Do I Retribution this? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to run this and just trade with one of... Well, I have the option to trade here. Not a very good trade, but a trade nonetheless. I guess I could just Retribute... Maybe I am just supposed to Retribution this. I don't know. Getting no value off this is so awkward. I guess I could all... I'm going to play this. There's no doubt I'm playing this. Do I just attack here? Because I'm not blocking with this anyway. I guess let's just pass. Maybe I chump with the Courier Bat here. I don't know. Chump with Courier Bat. He's going to give it -2, -0. Whatever. I guess we'll just try and race for now. I'm just going to take 3 this turn. We'll get more information off our plays later. I really would like value off this. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Okay, this is a really good draw. Because even if he gives this neg, I can just, like, block. Yeah, that's quite good. Pretty happy with that. Play this. Yeah, I'm fine with just playing this for 2, because it can kill this, which is what I want off the board right now. And then I can rebuy this card with Butler. So, very happy with this. I just need to hope he doesn't have Flame Blast Bolt. Maybe I'm supposed to wait a turn on playing it because of Flame Blast Bolt, but it's alright. Well, honestly, Flame Blast Bolt doesn't even deal with the problem because it still deals it damage, so I would still kill the wizard. Probably should have punched him with the bat there, but wasn't thinking enough about offense. Next turn I'll be playing the swamp. I want to loot the mountain away. We've already seen 3, 4, 5. We've already seen 9 of our lands, and not the second plains too. So still have 3 more like good land draws. Okay. I would like to block. Interesting. I'm gonna try killing this. What? He just gave me that? I'm very confused. Very, very confused at that exchange, to be honest. Just opponent just 2 for 1 themselves. 3 drop and 4 drop. Okay. Okay, well, this was a horrible turn from my opponent. Let's hope they don't have Syncopate. I'm just slamming this. Swamp this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just leave that back. I can get in there with this now pretty freely. Not super afraid of a haster. If the Butler ever dies, I just get back a Pummeler. It's time to pummel him. What is this? Like block plus Cradle of Safety or something? That is not good. Is it a... Could be a Flame Blessed Bolt, although if they had Flame Blessed Bolt, I can't imagine they wouldn't have already done that. Okay, I was about to say, please just throw your cards in the graveyard, man. Just throw them in the graveyard. Okay, okay. Copying my Celebrants, that's pretty annoying. That's pretty annoying. Okay. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Kevin in Florida, thanks for the follow. You have a bleed dry? No, I don't. But I do have Sigarda's Imprisonment, so we could find an imprisonment. I think the trick to this game is just going to be don't let him throw the enchantment on this card now, right? So we kind of need to play... I don't even know that I'll play this card here. It's pretty interesting. I might just play for the long game here. It's very plausible I'm going to have to like use this to kill my own creature or something weird. I don't know. This is going to be a really interesting game. Let's do this. Let's attack. The real question is going to become, do I play this card this turn? It does put my opponent under a lot of pressure, so I might just still slam this, especially if he doesn't block. If he doesn't block, I think I'm going to slam this, and if he does block, then I am probably just going to point a discussion and blood away some stuff. Going to get bloody. Okay. We're just going to get bloody, I think. I don't want him cloning this at all. So let's kill this. We're just going to play a nice, long, cautious game here. That tapping... I don't think I have anything double red, so I guess this tapping's okay. Although, I don't need white mana up here at all. I don't think. I don't have a white threat that I would play. So let's just tap it like this. I think this is smarter tapping. Point of discussion, target me. Okay. Well, we have the other planes, so now by invitation only is going to be an option. I already have 2 mountains. I don't think I really need a third. Let's play this, tap this, pop this, discard this. Vengeance. Okay. Not that bad, honestly. Hopefully he just, like, clones one of these things, and I can just Vengeance it away. The trick, though, is... Sure. That's fine. Celebrant. Okay. Vengeance doesn't kill that one, but Watcher sure does. Do I want to get rid of this card? Is this card actually good? It doesn't kill this, doesn't kill this. It's probably bad. I'm probably just going to loot this away, honestly. What's it really doing? Not enough, I believe is the answer. So let's pitch it away. Okay. I'm going to pitch that away as well. Turns out blood is good. Oh, that is nice because when he clones this, I can just kill it. You can try getting some use out of it. I think we just play this and leave up white-black, though. Because they may try and clone this card, honestly. And I'd rather have to kill this than kill either of the other 2 cards. Let's do this. Yeah, no, I agree. I may have had to fierce my own bat. I'm probably going to have to kill my own Lightning Wolf or my own Ballista Watcher. I think that's a very plausible thing that'll have to happen, which sucks, but it is what it is. Do I fierce this? Oh, I might just fierce this. I'm not really into taking that damage. And then I can, like, Parasitic Grasp this. Or whatever. I'll take 2 for now. He may copy the Lightning Wolf. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought. So I'm going to have to just attack and kill my own wolf. I'm going to do it with Fierce because it's more mana efficient. Nice. Okay. That land is fine with Olivia's Attendants. Let's attack with this. He'll no block. What? Okay, I want to set a stop in damage. I guess I'm going to full control. That should do it. There we go. Still in the damage step. Destroy this. Yep. Alright. Don't hate our odds here at all. So they're going to jump this, probably. Especially if I play this. So do I just want to hold this up? Is holding this up better than playing this turn? This gives me a good threat, which is cool. I think I want to preserve my life total, though, pretty badly here. Do I just do this now? Is it right to just do this now to not get blown out by like a cradle of safety or something annoying? This does hold back this. I'll take 5. Otherwise, I'll take 3. Let's go to the main phase, huh? Okay, so... This, if I don't play this, he's probably going to equip this regardless. Or throw the enchantment on this regardless. I guess I have a chump block either way, so maybe I'm only taking 2 here. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, no, I agree, Kevin. I agree. It's more mana efficient, too, slightly. Oh, please put it on the... Why did they put it there? Very confused why they would put it on the Ridge Wolf. Because I can just ping off the Celebrant with Ballista. I see. It's because this gets trampled. They're just trying to push damage. So no matter where I block with this, I'm going to take 4 here. That's fine, though, I guess. Do I even want to block? Or is it better to leave this in play to double block this later? I think I block there. Seems okay. Just guarantee that I get a block out of it. Okay, that's very good. Awkward that I don't have another swamp. Yep, absolutely. 2 for 1 on him on Wolf is certainly going to be good. Certainly going to be good. I'm just going to do it right now so I don't get blown out by a Cradle of Safety or something annoying. I don't really need to flip this card. I'd rather not flip this card to just keep this at 2 power, I think. Although it having 4 power still wouldn't kill this anyway. So maybe I actually want to do this on their upkeep and let this flip. That might be the play, letting this flip. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to let this flip. Okay, stop on their upkeep here. And do I want to kill this now? Not really. I don't need to. Go. Sure. I'll take 2. Kill this. Giving him blood kind of sucks, but it's all good. That's a good draw. I'm just going to double spell and play both these here. We'll save the attendance. Play this. A little afraid of like a sure strike or something, but I probably do need to start pressuring my opponent. So we'll pressure. Fine with it. I feel like if they had sure strike, they would have attacked. Probably have a land that they're going to pitch to the blood, which is fine. Yep. Okay. Play this. Go. Don't hate my position at all now. Harvester is going to be very good against the Spirit once I get another Blood, which won't be hard to do with Attendance. I'm actually pressuring my opponent very hard now, harder than they're pressuring me, which is good. The Wanderlight Spirit's been scary, but I think we're going to be able to take care of business here. Okay, well, this is a very easy block here, I think. I'm going to keep this in play because I want to have the answer to this. Even if they have a trick here, I'm fine with it. This will die, and then I can, like, get back something there. We'll figure that out in a minute, but that's going to be my block. They have some kind of trick, but that's okay. Honestly, I'd rather them Sure Strike the Villager than Sure Strike the Spirit for damage at this point. Them rushing damage in the air is like the only way I think they're going to win this game, unless they also have a Syncopate or something for the Attendance, but I still think we can maybe even win from there. Because my opponent's also just on a 2-turn clock. Like, this is 7 damage, and then, yeah, I don't even have to sack this. Like, it's just a good 3-power attacker. I think I'm definitely buying back the Pummeler, but we'll see. Oh, the Serpentine Ambush. God tier, as we like to say in the Swish Gaming chat. God tier. Well, that was an embarrassing Serpentine Ambush. Didn't kill the Butler. Probably a good call. I honestly think, again, they should have just used it on their flyer to deal me 3 extra damage. That's not a very winning line from them. Like, if you put me to effectively 3, you can just kill me with multiple things off the top. A Sure Strike, another ambush, things of that nature. They literally 2-for-1 themselves on it, too. No matter how that went, it was a 2-for-1. It was a very bad Serpentine Ambush. Sure, resolves. They probably put back the Watcher, I guess. They probably sack off. Maybe they sack off nothing. Maybe it's just play a 3-5. That's probably the right play. Just play a 3-5, don't sack anything. Yeah. Okay. It's awkward that it's not red, but if I draw another red mana, I have 3 pings here, which I definitely like, so just going to play the Attendance, and if I draw a red mana, I can triple ping this off. And I get 3 blood as well, so I get to set up the sack here. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Go. If they can't kill the Attendance, they are in big trouble, to say the least. They need a very good card off the top here. Letting me flip my Watcher is not good for them either. Okay, deal me a damage. Okay. Ping this off. Get a blood. I'm going to attack with my 4-3 here, because if he blocks, I can then ping it and then also kill the Wanderlight Spirit, so it's like pretty free. And then I also think I attack here. Sure. Ping this. Kill his entire board. Play this. Go. Well, I'm never drawing a land. Never gonna have to worry about flooding again. That's one awesome thing about this card. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's not very good. Yeah, he's dead. He is dead. Ping this off. Ping you. Good game. It was a battle. This was quite a battle. How did he make it to day 2 playing that card? Yeah, I know, man. To be fair, I think that card is like better than a lot of people give it credit for. I have a buddy who hates that card too, but to be completely honest with you, I don't think that card is actually that bad. It's just a 2-mana combat trick in blue, right? Like, how bad is that? It's not that bad of a trick. It's really not. You're typically gonna get your opponent with it too. So I think people kind of aggressively hate on that card. I don't think that card is nearly as bad as it may look. I don't even think it's that much worse than Adamant Will, to be completely honest, or Witch's Web. I think it's very, very close. All right, so we got there that game. Lacerate Flesh is probably pretty reasonable against him. Just another kill spell against flyers specifically I think I'm interested in. It does not kill through Serpentine Ambush, though, which is scary. Weary Prisoner. Am I into the Weary Prisoner here? I'm probably still into it. How good was Vampire's Vengeance? It didn't look amazing there. Didn't kill a fair amount of stuff. So I might cut this. It sucks I don't have really a lot of ways to deal with that 2/3 flyer. No braids or anything is kind of annoying. I guess I have Grasp and Retribution, so I'll just have to lean kind of hard on those. Do I bring in and end the festivities? I saw multiple X1s. I saw Spirit and Celebrant. Is this card actually just better than Vengeance here? It's kind of wild, but could actually be. It's a lot cheaper. Could also just bring in the Ridge Wolf, just to have another cheap threat on the draw. I think that actually is going to be what I'm going to do. Just bring in Ridge Wolf. Probably a smarter decision. And then Pointed Discussion is not amazing on the draw either. I might bring in a 3/3. Even though it can't block, it still does something. Archghoul of Thraben's interesting too. Just a good blocker, I guess. I think I'm going to actually bring in the Archghoul. Let's try this. Let's try this. How about this hand? This is the hand only a mother could love right here. I'm really tempted to keep this on the draw. I really am, but I think my deck is good enough where I should not keep garbage like this. So we'll mull. All right, this hand is nice. What does Discipline look like with this hand? If I bottom this, I'm never seeing it again. So I probably don't want to bottom this. I can always pitch it to Blood and buy it back later. I think that's the best plan. So I guess I just get rid of the Archghoul of Thraben and keep these. And then I will be perfectly fine with pitching this to Blood to set up a rebuy later. Okay, not sad about a land. I'm going to hope my opponent doesn't have 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop here. That'd be scary. Yeah, this is not great. It's not a great draw either. Okay. Gonna play this here, and the next turn I can pop the Blood defensively, try and block, and then also have this up. I really don't want a Fierce Retribution this card at all. This card blows, but okay. That's really annoying. I guess we can kill it with the Retribution though. Okay. Do I make it nighttime? Do I get punished at all for making it nighttime is the next question. I think we're just going to pass. Now I kind of want to loot a mountain away. Okay, now I just don't need to loot anything. Let's just kill this. Hopefully no Sphere of Safety or Cradle of Safety here. Hopefully I don't get Goo Goo Gaga'd from my opponent. Yep, that's a 3/1. That's going to get imprisoned. Play land in prison. That's a great draw. Absolutely great draw. Hit this. Throw it in jail. Throw it in jail. And the thing that's awesome here is I have the blood up, so my opponent's not going to attack if they don't have anything, even though I don't want to discard any of these cards at all. This hand is amazing. Honestly, Sanguine Statuette is just better than it looks. It's really not a bad card at all. Okay. Very good draw. Play this. Play 4-4, go. Holds back the 2-1. It's going to take 2 in the air regardless. And then we'll... Ooh, that's a little scary. Let's hope they don't find an answer to Olivia's attendance, huh? Okay. No syncopate, no bounce spells. We got to dodge some stuff here, chat, for sure. Okay. It's fine. Do I attack? I don't think I do. I think I'm winning the long game heavily here. I think my deck is just very good in the long game, and I don't just want to take like 5 damage if they can deal with this, so I'm just not going to attack. If they can't deal with the attendance, this game's just like over. I just kill both their X1s and then attack for 10 and get 6 blood. I can actually attack for 13 if I want. So I'm going to no attacks here. If my opponent has something annoying, I don't want to take a bunch of damage. I think I'm favored if this game just keeps progressing. So the awkward thing for my opponent too is like a bounce spell doesn't solve the problem. A card like Crippling Chill doesn't solve the problem because I still just get to ping your guys. So they're in deep trouble here. Oh god, they had the clone. That is bad. The Mirror Hall Mimic definitely sucks for me here. Well, at least they can't kill me with it. Okay. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I think I'm going to go kill your guy. It's a tough call, man. Tough call. I think I definitely need to attack, so I'm punching. Hey, thanks, Steak Jones. Appreciate it, man. I'm doing my best out here. I'm going to swing with this, and my opponent likely will double block with Epicure and... Okay. What I'm trying to set up here is animate Statuette, discard Wolf, and then block and grasp the attendance. I think. I also might just have to trade. Maybe trading is just what I have to do. God, dude. Oh boy, Mirror Hall Mimic doing just filthy things. Filthy things. How do I see the back card, the back half of this? I want to read the back half of Mimic. Creepy Puppeteer. So creepy. So creepy. Probably turns his flyer into a... I guess. Yeah, that's fine. blocks, I guess? Or do I loot this away? Maybe I loot this away to animate this to trade, and then I can kill this. That might be the best play here. I think that is the play. Lightning Wolf isn't doing a lot on this board. Okay, not bad. Obviously, I could block with the attendants, but I think that's kind of bad if my opponent has like Sure Strike or the Serpentine Ambush or whatever. So let's just do this. Okay, do I go to damage? I don't think I do. If he ambushes, he ambushes. Whatever. This might be getting blooded away, to be honest. I don't think this is all that good. Okay, no ambush there's big for me. I think I am going to blood this away. This is not what I want. I don't know exactly what we want, but it isn't this. Okay. That could do some good things for us if things go awry. I'm going to keep it in my hand. Okay, that's going to get blooded away. So, kill this. I think it's going to get blooded away. Lands are actually interesting with this card in play, though, I will say. I guess, yeah. But probably not what I want. Kill this. Attempt to kill this, at least. And then get in with the Celebrants, I guess. Honestly, do I attack both? There's like some argument for that. So how good is the Mirror Hall Mimic if it's like copying this, and I have by invitation only? It's gonna copy this. I mean, all right. I think I'm just gonna swing this though. And for now, just gonna hold that land in my hand. Sure. Right now, they're dead on the board as it sits if they attack, because I deal 10 and then can ping them twice. So they have to have something. Sure, and they're in desperation mode right now. This is good. This is where we want our opponent. Okay, that's a little annoying, but do I have to trade? I may trade here. Why could I not? Oh, it has Menace. I didn't realize this card has Menace. I'm an idiot. But they're dead. They're literally dead on board because this card has Menace. There's literally nothing in the format they could have, right? 10 you and then shoot you twice. Yeah, take 10 and then shoot you twice, kill you. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, folks, 1-0. 1-0. And day 2 of the Arena Open. Not a bad start. Got 45 minutes. That should easily be enough for one more round. So we're going to do one more round before I have to take off for Galactic, I think. So let's hop in here and let's get to work. That was tight. It was a really tight first match. Other than not knowing Olivia's attendance had Menace, which is just stupidity on my part, just not reading the card. The card already has so much text, I just didn't realize it also had Menace. It's pretty absolutely insane. Pretty stupid, I would say. This hand is garbage. Completely uncastable. On the play. If I miss lands, I'm just doing absolutely nothing. I have to hit like 3 running lands for this hand to be good, which is just very unlikely. I'm going to mull this. Our deck's better than keeping hands like that. All right, this one's nice. I'm just going to get rid of a mountain. Easy get rid of mountain. Blood Fountain, go. Play this. Activate this on 3. Not terrible at all. Lantern Bearer, sure. Okay. The Visionary. Fortunately for me, this... Okay. Well, the Vampire's Vengeance is going to be gas. Oh, that's really annoying. Don't think I imprison either of those. I think I'm just going to Butler and then loot this away, try and find land drops because I have a Blood Fountain anyway. Okay, well, there's 3 creatures that I didn't want to draw yet, so sounds good to me. Still just going to pitch this, I think. Wedding Invitation, that's fine. I suppose I could pitch the Imprisonment too, because I'm trying to hit lands. This is probably a better play. Looks like my opponent might have missed a land here, unless they're just second maining it. Maybe they're second maining it. Nope, they missed a land. Okay, I'm getting rid of Imprisonment with them missing lands for sure. Pretty unlikely that they have a Braid, because if they had a Braid, they would have blown up this Blood Fountain. God dang it, deck. Come on now. God, that's awful. What a just sickeningly bad draw. All right. Pretty awkward. Pretty awkward. Can't even cleave this, so I need them to like play a werewolf. We need a human. A human out of the blue-red deck, which is kind of an ask, to be honest. They have a lot of non-humans. That would be one of them. Okay, that's a good draw. I think I just get weary. Time to just slam a 2/6. Time to shine, 2/6. We didn't play a 2/6 to not just throw it out into the 3/2 tramplers. If they have a bounce or a tap, it's going to be pretty darn awkward, but God, them just hitting 2 lands in a row is pretty awkward for me, but it looks like they don't have bounce or tap, so I won't complain too much. Yeah, that's dead, and that's dead for 2 mana, which is nice. Do I even want to make it night? Is that even beneficial for me? It kind of isn't, to be honest. Honestly, maybe I just... This is awkward. I really wish I had like 1 more mana. I want to be able to like pop this, return 2 creatures, and grasp in the same turn. That's probably just too greedy. I can't beat flyers right now, so I kind of just have to kill this, whether I like it or not. It's really annoying, but it's what I have to do, so here we are. Kill this. Play this land. Say go. Say go. God. This guy's deck's good, man. Vampire, the Vengeance would be insane right now, though. Just killing 3 flyers here, even though he can, like, give this flying later. Like, it'd be a fine exchange. Okay, that can be really good. That could definitely be really good. We got to find the other white source, but... Okay, very awkward again. I can't, like, double spell here. God, passing is so awkward because it has to attack. I don't even like that. Although I can set up, like, a double spell, maybe. I can buy back like these two and just play this on X equals 1, although I don't have enough red mana right now. So maybe that's not a good play. Maybe I'd want to get this back. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have to pass the turn, though. That's all I know. Have to pass the turn and have to figure out how to set this up properly. That's pretty terrifying. All right, I gotta find a white source. Gotta find a white source. It's gonna be pretty pivotal to winning this game. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's at least with flying. It's still a 3-mana draw 3. That is like absurdly nuts. Yikes. Yikeroos. All right, well, Pummeler is really not doing that much. None of this is... I'm definitely getting this back, and then it's between these two. This is a better... probably a better card later because of the blood. So I think I'm going to get this, especially because all this stuff flies anyway. What's this actually doing? Let's get this. At the end of the day, I need to draw a land here. I don't necessarily need to draw a white land, but I need to be able to double spell with this and this to have any sort of chance in this game. I'm in very big trouble, to say the least. All right, that's not very good. Well, play this and hold up the retribution to kill the flyer, I guess, is the play here. By the way, End the Festivities definitely coming in against this guy. End the Festivities would be nice right here. Just 1 mana, kill 3 of your threats. Good God, man. Double Kessig, we might just be dead. Main deck, End the Festivities. 1, 2, 3 damage to me, and 1 to all my dudes. Yikes. Does he have 2? Is he going to double End the Festivities me? How disgusting would that be? If you're playing 1 main deck, you might be playing 2 main deck. Oh, yeah, I forgot he could do that, too. That's a big issue. Big issue. So I guess I have to kill this. Okay, we're going to 2. Going to 2. How do we get out of this game? I like have to draw exactly a plains to have any hope. So I'm probably going to loot this away here. It's literally plains or bust. I'm at 1 life. Plains or bust. Plains or bust. That ain't it. That ain't it either. Nothing I can get back here does anything. Yeah, all right, on to the next one. Unfortunate. Not being able to cast this sucks, but opponent has a very aggressive deck. All right, well, we're bringing one of these in. Lacerate Flesh should be quite good against him, too. It's going to kill stuff and give me blood. It's a little expensive, but it's all right. Just want another 2/6. I think on the play I can pressure my opponent hard enough where this is going to be better than the second 2/6, but on the draw, I'll change that plan. Butler might be kind of medium here. This card's pretty medium, actually. Yeah, I don't like Pummeler in this matchup at all. Point of discussion seems really bad, too, honestly. The the negative tempo from it is pretty horrible. Does that mean I want a second impulse? Because I'm cutting that. Would I cut any of these for a second impulse? Do I need that much card advantage? Does that matter? Probably not. Let's just hope to not mulligan this time. Hope to not mulligan. Hope we can find a thing that can X for 1 our opponent's massive board state of flyers everywhere. Hand is very good. We're going to keep this classic double white. Double white. Game I didn't need it, but whatever, I won't complain. This hand's very good. Vampire's Vengeance should do good work, hopefully. Impulse is good. Celebrant's going to be a very good threat. Nice thing is, this hand's like in no rush. Can be pretty patient on this. Good, they didn't have that. Didn't have any good play there. I'm just going to slam this. It's a good thing to kill with Vengeance anyway. Okay, that'll be a very good thing to buy back if this dies. Do I want to Impulse? Impulse here seems... It's really not that good. It's really not that good. I just think I can do nothing. I'm just going to play the land and say go. Sure. Oh, they're missing a land. Big game there. Okay, that's pretty good. I guess I just, like... I'm pretty fine with attacking, and then if he blocks with the 1-3, just vengeancing. But maybe I can get more out of it. Maybe I just play this as a 2-2 lifelinker. I guess that's fine. It's like this into this. I can be the aggressor right now. I can still just save this. There's no need to play it yet. Alright. Yeah, I'm into this. Sure. Guy is dead. Oops. Oops is it up. Yeah, you got that oops, man. No attacks. Go. Yep. It's fine by me. Sanguine Statuette's pretty nice. Do I Impulse here? Not yet. I think I attack all first and see what he does. Okay. I'm going to Impulse and try hitting mana. Nice. Part of me almost wonders if I can win this game without casting this card, but